Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church, and gave himself for it. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and his mother, and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness? What accord has Christ with Belial? Or what portion does a believer share with an unbeliever? But now I am writing to you that you must not associate with anyone who claims to be a brother or sister, but is sexually immoral or greedy, an idolater or slanderer, a drunkard or swindler. Do not even eat with such people. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. But I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy, is not boastful, is not conceited, does not act improperly, is not selfish, is not provoked, and does not keep a record of wrongs. Love finds no joy in unrighteousness, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose, for whom he did foreknow. He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Then one of the 7 angels, who had the 7 bowls full of the 7 final plagues, came and spoke to me, saying, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. And said, For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. In a similar way, you husbands must live with your wives in an understanding manner, as with a most delicate partner. Honor them as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing may interfere with your prayers. If you mistreat my daughters, or if you take any wives besides my daughters, even though no one is with us, remember that God is a witness between you and me. For this is God's will, your sanctification, that you abstain from sexual immorality, so that each of you knows how to control his own body in sanctification and honor, not with lustful desires, like the Gentiles who don't know God. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. Now flee from youthful lusts, and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside the body, but whoever sins sexually sins against their own body. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. A beautiful woman who lacks discretion is like a gold ring in a pig's snout.